we're going to firstly start by placing 10 blocks of quartz in a single line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then what we're going to do is we're going to use our wood and we're going to build over by 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to fill in this wood to the same length as that. Now that that's done, we're going to use our quartz and we're going to build across by 15 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're now going to fill this in. Now that that's done, we're going to count over 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 7th block, we're going to place 2 quartz here. And then once we've done that, we're going to use our quartz and then we're going to build in front of us 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And on the 4th block, we're going to place a block of quartz. So now that we have that done, we are now going to finish this pathway. So in order for us to finish the pathway, we're going to place 2 blocks of stairs here. And then we're going to place a block of quartz here. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3 quartz slabs. 1, 2, 3 quartz blocks. And then building this all the way until it reaches this point here and placing another one on the top. So that's what we should have just there. The next thing for us to do now is to finish off this pathway. So this grassy area here, we're going to fill it in with wood. The next step for us to do now is to make the pool area. So we're going to build across starting from here and we're going to add 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to build this in. And then what we need to do now is we need to move this cow. And then we're going to use our blocks and build all the way across until it joins up with this. Next step for us to do is to use our quartz blocks and then build across 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what we need to do now is place 2 blocks here. In this area, as you guys can see, this is where the water is going to be. So we're going to remove all of this grass and then we're going to replace it with water. We're going to also, underneath here, we're going to place the quartz. We're also going to add some quartz here, and this quartz is basically the bottom of this pool area. We're now going to add the water in. Now that that's done, we're going to use some fake grass and we're going to place it in this area. So in these small areas, we're going to place our grass. You can also just use bone meal. So the next part for us to do now is to get on finish building the actual rest of the house. The next step for us to do now is to use our glass and place it along these blocks. So use your glass panes and build it along these blocks and then along here also. So now what we're going to do is we are going to start by building the rest of the actual house. So we're going to start by placing a quartz block right here and then adding 4 blocks on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to take this all the way across as far as this point right here. So this is how it should look. And then what we're going to do is we are going to start this area right here. So we're going to get our wood and we're going to build starting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that's done, we're going to build a door frame. So we're going to build 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. I'm then going to place the doors in the middle. So that is what it should look like. The next thing for us to do is to finish off this front area. So we're going to do that by placing 2 wooden pillars, and we're going to place them right here, and we're going to build them up to the roof part, and then we're going to build another wall along here. So now that that is done, as you can see, what we're going to do is we're going to add a window, and we're going to firstly place the floor. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and then the 5th for the pillar. And then in the middle here, we're going to place glass panes. So now that that's done, what we're going to do is we are going to finish off this area right here. So we're going to start by using our quartz from here, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 blocks in total. In order for us to continue this, we're going to also start from here, and we're going to add 14 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And as you can see, in fact, it should line up right there. So the next step for us to do now is to just add the floor. And in order for us to add the floor, we need to firstly finish this side. So this is the side that we're going to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to destroy this right here. And then we're going to place a pillar of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place some stairs right here. 1, 2, 3. And then what we're going to do is we are going to add our wood, and we're going to build it all the way until this point right here. And then we're going to do the same for this, and the same for this. We're going to move on to the next step of the build now. What we do now is we're going to add this wall, and we're going to extend it out all the way until this point here. So this is going to be a standard quartz wall, which we're going to be extending out. So now that that is done, we are going to move on to the next part of the build. So in order to complete this, we're going to also extend out this wall right here. And we're going to do the same like this. We're going to extend it out until the last part here. So now that's done, what's clear to us is we're going to use the quartz here, and we're going to bring this all the way across. And then once this is done, we're going to use this quartz, and we're going to fill in this roof right here. So now that's done, the house is nearing completion, and we only have a couple more things to do. The first thing is to use this quartz point right here and build across until it joins this building right here. Then do the same for the back right here. And then what we need to do now is fill in this top area. So now that's done, we're going to add a simple wood wall. So starting here, we're going to add 2 wooden blocks, and we're just going to build this up to the roof. Then we're going to extend out this wooden wall all the way until this point here. And then we're going to continue with this wooden wall. And then we're going to do the same again up here. And then we're going to add this area in with just wood. So that's the back of the house. Now we're going to focus on the left side of the house. So now that this part is done, we're just going to add a wooden floor. But before we add the wooden floor, along the back here, we're going to add a layer of quartz. And then we're going to add wood in this area here. So now that's done, all we need to do is finish off adding the windows and finish off adding the walls. So if we come to this point right here, the corner point, we're going to add 1, 2, 3. And then along the back here, we're going to add a wooden wall. What we're going to do now on this wall right here is we're just going to add some glass panes. Now that that's done, we need to add the roof area. For the roof area, it's fairly simple. We're going to come over to this point here, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fourth one, we're going to go inwards, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. On the fourth block, we're going to build up 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build this wall all the way across until 1 less block than this right here. So this will just need to continue on. So now what we need to do is we need to use our wood, and we're going to build right here, and we're going to build 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to come on this side and we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to build this up like this, and then we're going to build this up like this. Next thing for us to do is we're going to use our glass panes, and we are going to build a round. So in order for us to build a round, we're going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to come to this side 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to join this up, and then we're going to build this up on these levels too. So now what we need to do is we need to add a roof. So we're going to start this going all the way around, and then we're going to build this roof across like this and continue it all the way around like this. So then we need to fill in the middle area as well. So now your house is complete. The last step for you is to add your stairs. In order to do that, we're going to add ourselves some wooden stairs, and we're going to start by going to the top first. So if we go to the top, what we need to do is we need to destroy these blocks right here, and then we're just going to build a simple stairways down. So we're going to place one here, then one under, then one above, then one under, then one above, then one above. We're going to go under here and place one under, and there you go. It's fairly simple. You just added your stairways to your above area. As for the interior, you're free to do what you want, but I may have a video on that. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.